Hey, what's going on, guys? Do you got a Craftsman or MTD mower deck that's got a busted spindle and you got your replacement right here? Now, what do I mean by a busted spindle? Where the typical problem on them, where you had a bolt shear off inside the housing and you can't get it removed. Well, I'm going to show you how to take your spindle off. What's that? You got your new spindle to replace it with, and a new blade. Unless you're going to reuse the old blade, if it didn't break your blade, it's just a bolt sheared off, which is common on these spindles. Happens all the time on these Craftsman, MTDs, Cub Cadets. They're known for doing it. That's why they sell all these replacement spindles. First thing you got to do is remove your belt. Alright guys, now they got the belt removed. Now you have to remove your spindle nut, which for those of you out there who may not know, and you're at the store, if you maybe live in your grandma's house or something like that, you don't have a lot of tools or access to a garage, so you just got to get by with the bare minimum of what you need to do it with. This nut right here is a 7/8. It's a 7/8 nut. Now, let's get that removed so we can slap this pulley off and get on to the next one. Alright guys, once you got that spindle nut removed, now you can slide your belt tensioner right here. After you pull the belt off, slide your belt tensioner over because it applies pressure. Pull your pulley off. Don't damage your pulley, because in this pulley, as you can see, I'll put it on the palm of my hand. It's not a round hole. It's almost like a hex nut. It's got indentions all the way around it to help it engrave on the shaft on your spindle there. So don't damage this pulley unless you want to buy a new pulley. And then on your spindle, as you can see, you have a nut bolt right there, one bolt there, and one bolt there. And here they are up close on the spindle where it comes in from underneath. 3 bolts holding this spindle on. And those bolts, for those of you out there, like I said, on a budget or don't have a lot of tools, those bolts are a 1/2 inch. Like I said, those are a 1/2 inch bolt head. Alright, let's get those removed. Alright guys, once you get these bolts loosened, you can back them out the rest of the way by hand. Now I recommend doing it, get them loose however you need to, but take them out by hand. There's 3 of them, like I said, and they're 1/2 inch. So you don't damage them. Pull this over, pull your duck forward. Pull the spindle out. Then this spindle, as you see when I just pulled it out, it's got your shield on here so you don't get grass and all that debris clumped up around your spindle assembly, so it doesn't get hot and burn up your bearings. So you simply, as you see, sitting under this way, it's facing down. Like I said, this spindle's no good. Check out the other video and I'll show you how the rebuilt spindle we're about to put on. Like I said, and this one, it's got a bolt sheared off flush in this spindle housing. Spindle housing's still good, but the bolt's broke. Check out the other video, I'll link in the description or up in the right hand corner. You all can see on how to remove that broken stud without having to replace this whole spindle assembly. Like I said, you can check out the other video that not only I'll show you how to replace this broken bolt out, but then I'll show you how to remove and replace these bearings, because these bearings are notorious for going out on these. Another thing I want to show you here, guys. Before you put that spindle assembly in there, and you get the shield on there, on this one, on your new spindle assembly, make sure you put anti-seize on your bolts. Because yes, a lot of people think, oh, it's no big deal. It's aluminum, it's no big deal, it's not going to rust. No, you're wrong. Your bolts, if you don't have anti-seize, can get seized in there. Not only does it keep them from getting seized in there, because it's metal to metal, whether it's aluminum is a type of metal, regardless, it's just not magnetic. It can still seize in there and break. And also, it's going to have a protective coating to keep the bolt from rusting and breaking. Like I said, but just show you an example here on this bolt. It's the old one. We got new ones, you know, on that reman spindle. But yeah, always use anti-seize. All right, be right back with you. Let's get this spindle set back in place. Just do the reverse of how you did taking it off. We're going to set it right back in there. All right, guys. Once you get your spindle assembly set in there, just like that, now you need to tighten it down. Tighten those 3 bolts down that you just took out. Tighten that one down, that one down, that one right there down. Let's get those 3 tightened down. We'll be right back with you. All right, guys. Now we got the spindle tightened down. Now we're going to put your pulley back on. No, these pulleys are not directional. It does not matter which way you put this pulley on that spindle. So this is a reman spindle. So everything's, you know, reman good. Everything's still loose. Put a little anti-seize. By the way, Napa, they make good anti-seize. A lot better than that crap you get from AutoZone. And I said, there's grooves on this spindle. Make sure it sets down there flush all the way. So I'll show you here on the old one. There's grooves right there on that spindle. Oh, by the way, make sure you put your nut on, or your washer on there before you put that on there. Which I almost messed up and forgot to show you all here. It goes underneath this pulley. Because otherwise, you try to tighten your nut down, it won't tighten down. And there goes that. Alright guys, let me get this tightened down. I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, we're back. Whoops. Now we just got to put the belt back on. So all you do is slip it right over this pulley. Right there. Make sure it locks in behind your tensioner. And then you install it back on your deck. Excuse me, when you install your deck back on the mower, simply wrap it around your engine pulley, and when you engage your blades, you know, it's going to pull it tight as a banjo. There you go, guys. That's how you replace your busted spindle assembly. On your Craftsman, MTD, Cub Cadet on the mower. That's how you replace this spindle assembly when you get broken off stud. Alright, do me a favor guys, if y'all don't mind, please, it greatly helps out my channel. If you all give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave me comments down below. Y'all have a great day.